son of a bitch.
When we get back, we have exclusive audio. Of the chimp attack survivor.
Oh, thank God. I saw him on the TV.
We were on this story early.
Why was he wearing? He had a surgical mask on?
Oh, because
like he's so fucked up.
Still a fucking mess.
That he can't even take that surgical mask. I thought maybe it was for bacteria, but it's just he's so fucked up. The chimp ate his face.
Ate his face, nibbled on his
ball sack. Both balls.
Took his fingers off one at a time.
And not even chewed. It didn't even say chewed. Ripped his foot off. This fucking chimp muscles.
We got
the guy baby Kong on him.
All because all because he was bringing a birthday cake to one of the other chimps.
This guy is finally talking. He was on Good Morning America, and we got some of the audio to go over next.
Old
okay,
nutless chimp guy.
Yeah. As we go to break, we'll do
asshole.
this. You got this one, Eric? Or this Derek hat?
They're so cute in that little coveralls and engineer hat. When you put a little chimpanzee in an engineer hat, like he's going to drive a train.
Yeah.
And the little coveralls. They're adorable. But you bring one a birthday cake and don't let the other one have any, they rip your fucking balls off.
They did a magician's tiger on them.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll get into that after the break. And also, Trading Spouses Part 2 is tonight. The Psycho Religious Woman.
Yeah, I love this one.
This is great, too. So, lots of shows still to play. All right, we got Patrice O'Neal hanging out with us today. Jim Norton's in L.A. doing the HBO thing. I don't even know when he comes back. Another week and a half or so. Then he comes back for like 2 weeks. He does Caroline's Thanksgiving weekend.
I come in. If he's not sitting there and someone else is, I know he's gone. That's how I know Jimmy. I don't know any schedules. I don't know when he's coming or going. Keeps it interesting.
It sure does.
Who's going to be here today?
Some days I'm like, oh, all right, we got Patrice today? Great.
Yeah,
good. And Voss yesterday? All right, cool.
Sure, why not?
I do know Patrice will be in the rest of the week.
Nice.
Hey, so we got the chimp story.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
One of the best stories since coming to satellite radio.
People just don't realize that animals are fucking animals. They're just animals. And chimps, no matter how adorable they are on TV, whether you were watching them years ago on Ed Sullivan doing little backflips, or you watch them on the nature shows and the camera. Yeah, you ever see the one where they put the camera on the ground and the little chimp goes right up to the lens and his eyes get real big over by the camera lens. He pulls away. He's very curious. Oh, it's adorable. But they are wild animals with a strength you cannot even imagine. When you're getting limbs ripped off with just their hands, that they could grab your ankle and your foot and pull, and your foot comes right off your ankle.
And I can't lie to you. I'm a big. I think you know this, but I'm a big animal guy. Like
you love animals.
Yeah. And I love when they do things like that.
I can't get enough.
I love when they attack.
Even after at stake of their own lives. Yeah. Because people are now like, this guy is now going to be Mr. You know, something has to be done with chimpanzees. You know? And it's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Some shark bites your leg off. It's like, it is what it is. It's a shark. It just doesn't have a
You make a great point, too, because like, when a shark does that, their first thought is we got to find the shark and kill it.
Destroy the shark. It is what
Or the mountain lions that take the hiker out. They're just doing what they're supposed to do on this earth.
They're doing their job.
Now as humans, we're like, well, this mountain lion obviously is crazy. We got to go find it and shoot it.
Imagine you're sitting down for a burger somewhere, you're eating, you're dabbing your ketchup off of your mouth with a napkin, and a cow just unloads on your head with a rifle because you're fucking eating. You're like, what the fuck? What? I'm eating.
That just
I'm being a human.
Man. We are so fucking pompous. Even better, the zoo shit. When you're stupid enough to reach your arm into the panda cage, and the panda now rips off your arm or whatever,
but they're adorable, the pandas.
And they rescue you, but now they got to kill the panda. Obviously, the panda was crazy.
Yeah, the panda's out of control. The elephant that just...
Why wouldn't they just make
goes bullshit, knocks the friggin' gates down? I love when they put the elephants in these big cages with those huge wooden gates and shut it. And the elephant at any time is looking, going, I could knock through that in a second. And right when I'm pissed off, that's what I'm going to do. And then one guy will do something like take the whip to a kneecap, trying to get him to kneel, and the elephant doesn't want to. Yeah. And then he does it one time too many.
Yeah.
Boom, over Johnny. Through the fence. He's going through a fucking mini-mart. He's in the parking lot throwing children in the air.
You ever touch a horse? You just put your hand on the power of a horse.
Yeah.
People
You
kill
feel
me
that
with the
muscle.
disrespect they have for animals, man. And when they do things like this, it's like, God bless you.
And it's great. You know, you kill the animal for doing what animals are supposed to do, especially, like we said, the elephant and in the zoo environment. But then, as humans, there's a horrific murder, some small kid.
Yeah.
You get the guy.
Gets a lawyer, talks about his upbringing, what happened to him, why he did this. It was self-defense. It was raped when a kid.
And it's worse when we do it because there's thought process.
Right.
But
it's not just like, your food, I'm going to eat you.
But a stupid visitor at the zoo is poking a panda, so the panda, gets revenge. Oh, we got it. Obviously, we got to kill the panda.
Kill him. He's insane.
I love when this happens.
Yeah.
It makes me laugh every time when I see that shit on the news.
I tell you, I daydream all the time about clubbing a baby seal clubber. Just clubbing the baby seal clubber. And I would love to do it.
I want to know what kind of guy can do that job. Can do that job. I don't care how hardcore you are. To take a club, and have you ever seen their adorable face? It is about the cutest thing.
Anthony face.
They got their little eyes going blink, blink. Between a baby seal, I would say between a baby seal and a little puggle, a baby seal, the cutest, most adorable thing. There is nothing cuter than a little baby seal on the ice. They look up at you, whiskers are twitching. Look at the picture of them. It's adorable.
How can you do that?
And you're taking a club and bashing them over the head.
Just before you take the bat to the head, you see the little thing going blink,
face,
blink.
And don't get me wrong, I don't care how many are left. I don't care if it's like, do you know we shouldn't club them because they're almost extinct, or you can get a synthetic fiber that feels like that. It has nothing to do with that with me. It's just that he's cute as a little bug's ear.
Just to smash him in the head. And
look at his eyes.
And look at that little Anthony face. It's like, you know what it is?
If I was a Mexican, I'd try to take him to the bushes.
Can't you put chloroform on his face?
Something.
Can't you
chloroform him?
Can't you just...
he's so cute, you could probably just sing him a lullaby, and he'd go right to sleep.
How can you do that?
I don't know.
Adorable.
I don't know.
I couldn't even club a rhinoceros. It's like
a big ugly rhino.
Like he just goes, ow!
You'd wind up, hit him once, he'd be all hurt, and you'd be, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Rhino.
I'm sorry.
He just goes,
what's that all about? Why?
Listen to this guy from Tennessee. Tim?
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, back in the 40s, in the town where I live at, they had a elephant that went crazy during a circus and killed like 5 people. They hanged the elephant from a train crane because it was the only thing big enough that they could use to kill the elephant.
Yeah, they gave him a hanging. They hung him.
They hung that boy.
I did hear about this. I don't remember. It wasn't Jumbo, was it?
No, it was called Murderous Mary was her name.
Ain't that a guy?
Murderous Mary.
Ain't that a bitch?
Hey, there's a picture that Eric found of a guy getting ready to club a seal.
Don't show me
What
that,
is that
man.
guy thinking?
Don't show me that.
Does he go home and take his kids to soccer practice?
Look, it's looking up at him. It's talking to him.
I've been alive for 35 years, and I'm going to tell you something. Remember that show that used to come on, Those Amazing Animals?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's the #1 thing that's bothered me in my entire... I don't have visions of things that's left in my head except for that.
Those Amazing Animals.
And what bothered me was not only that, is that the mother seals scream.
Yes,
when that's happening, man.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the chimp.
One of the worst things.
I would love to club a dude.
Well, here's a little payback from the animal world.
God bless this
It's
monkey.
the guy. What show is this on?
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America. He was sitting there. They were interviewing him for the first time, I guess, live.
Thank you,
Oh,
Chimp.
it's just the cutest thing. Look at that little head. You just want to take your index finger, go under his chin, and scratch it. Because you know the eyes would shut halfway, and its nose would twitch.
I hope the other monkeys, every time, they just do this in solidarity.
Put the fist in the air.
During monkey feeding time, they just do the 1972 Olympic fist.
Rip your balls off, too, motherfucker.
All right, feeding time. Fuck you.
Chimp power.
Chimp power, baby.
So here's the story. We got to get into this because the audio is really good.
Yeah.
What is the story? They used to
own a chimp.
Own this chimp, right?
Not the same chimp that attacked them.
Oh, really?
No, they owned another chimp The chimp got a little rambunctious around the house once it grew up, got a little violent, so they took it to this chimp preserve, or place where you could take
chimp farm.
The chimp farm. Well, on this chimp's birthday, they visit the chimp and whatever. So on this chimp's birthday, they brought the chimp a birthday cake. So they go into the enclosure to give their chimp the birthday cake. There's other chimps in there that are a little pissed off, I guess, if they're bringing this chimp the birthday cake. Run over, bite the woman's finger off. They bit her finger off. And then proceeded to attack the guy, ripping apart his face, his testicles. They ripped off his soft, meaty testicles. His soft, meaty testes were ripped from his body. And his foot. They ripped his foot off.
I thought they went after his fingers one at a time,
No, they were biting off his thumb.
Yeah.
That was just like the major things, was his face, his balls, and his foot. But his entire body was chewed. His butt, they rolled him over and started eating his ass. These chimps, insane. The
chimp tossed the salad?
They tossed the salad. They started eating his ass.
Woo!
And they finally got him away from him.
Like eating it? Literally, not licking as we call eating.
No, taking like his buttocks, his cheeks, and biting chunks out of his ass cheeks.
And now the chimp is being represented by a Jewish lawyer.
He was indeed hungry.
He was sick when he was offered the birthday cake. Chimp, what did you say?
Did he offer you any of this delicious birthday cake? Ladies and gentlemen, the jury, you heard him say no.
I said.
All right, here we go. Audio.
That's a bad motherfucking chimp.
Yeah.
Here's some of the backstory, and then we get the audio of the guy, the survivor.
Tony, we're going to turn next to the California man who was savagely attacked by the animals he loves, chimpanzees. It is the first time that St. James Davis has actually been able to speak, because he had a 6-month hospital stay and more than 24 operations. St. James Davis and his wife became well known after adopting and raising a chimp in their home named Mo. But when they went to celebrate Mo's 39th birthday at an animal sanctuary last year, well, it was a terrible scene.
Yeah, it was.
Mo, Larry and Curly jumped in on the attack.
Well, here they describe the attack.
Why you? I hear he was poked in the eyes with the chimp's fingers. And then he should have put the palm of his hand up against the bridge of his nose to stop the attack.
Do you think it was all fury, or at some point the chimp was like, oh, what are we going to do to this nigga next? Let's chew his ass. I'm going to chew his ass out. And this guy's in pain, or it's just pure fury.
It is just this animal instinct. For something clicked in this chimp where that guy was a threat to the chimp. In some way, shape, or form. Sexually, a threat to his superiority among the other chimps. There's something that kicks into that chimp mind, and there's no sitting him down and going, dude, the chicks are yours, man. Take the cake. I'm leaving. I'm getting in the car. And the chimp is sitting there going, shaking his head. Oh, okay.
Real Greystoke shit going on.
That shit is so primal and goes back so far behind before we were even rolling out of caves. That shit was there.
This goes deep into the DNA.
There's no reasoning.
We haven't even discovered that part of the DNA yet.
Dude, there's plenty of girls here.
Dude, hey, no, I understand. They're your chimp girls. I'm not here for the chimp girls. Oh, okay.
All right.
Then we're cool.
I'm diabetic anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep the cake.
Keep the cake,
baby.
All right, here we go. They describe the attack. Do they describe the eating of the balls on Good Morning America?
We'll have to say. It's a little risque.
Last March, a visit on Mo's birthday took a violent and tragic turn when 2 chimpanzees in nearby cages attacked St. James, mauling his body and face, nearly killing him. After months of intensive care, including an induced coma to help him heal, St. James finally returned home, disfigured but not disheartened from his lifelong love for Mo.
Boring.
Lifelong
mauled
love
his face,
for Mo.
Mauled his face and his body. They don't talk about the eating of the ass.
No, he's ripping off of his balls.
He ripped his
balls off, ripped his foot off, and ate his ass.
But they have to clean it up for Middle America.
But you know what? He had to at some point, he had to be unconscious when this monkey just kept ravaging.
From what I heard, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
He was trying to fight it off. His wife was also trying to fight it off, and she lost a finger.
After the fact,
I'll beat a monkey's ass. I don't give a fuck. A goddamn chimp.
After the fact, they
are some powerful motherfuckers, man.
After the fact, they put him in a coma so he could heal. That's how much pain he was in.
Oh, they induced a
coma so he could heal.
So he could lay there without having to think that a chimp just bit his balls off.
So they could take.
I'd be yelling for a coma.
So they could take shoulder meat off and now sew it back to where his
patch it.
The asshole protection. The part of your cheek that protects your
asshole. They had to seal it up with his shoulder. They had to take some fucking Teflon balls and shove him in, make a sack out of his chin, like that fucking shit that hangs down when you're an old man from your chin. He grows whisker hair on his ball sack now. They just Frankensteining him together.
He doesn't have any more of the skin that tightens up when
he gets scared.
He took his balloon knot, so it's just
it just ate all that ass. It's just whole and flatness. It's like when he sits in a chair. His asshole is directly like...
Oh, my God!
So let's hear from the guy. Here we go, the interview.
And so we turn to St. James Davis and his wife, LaDonna. They're joined by their lawyer, Gloria Allred. And we want to warn you that St. James' description of the attack is very, very graphic. He's wearing a mask because, among other things, the chimpanzees who attacked him tore the nose right off his face.
And his nose.
Do you think you were going to die in all this?
I really did. I can remember Donna laying on... I don't know if she pushed the chimp off of me, but I knew they shot the chimp and he fell on me, and I could feel LaDonna grabbing me, that it wasn't the chimp. I was trying to protect my head, too, and
that didn't work.
LaDonna just kept saying, please don't die on me. Please don't die on me.
You remember that?
I remember that, but I just couldn't answer her at the time. I tried to talk. That was one of the hardest things in the hospital. I couldn't talk. Even the helicopter ride, they thought, take him to the coroner's office. A couple other hospitals refused to take care of me or thought I was too far gone. And if they did fix me with the head bleeding, the skull injury, they figured I'd be a vegetable anyway.
Wow. Whoa. Wow.
A lawyer.
Ripped his nose off. Than brought up a good point. He saw the video, and you could hear the guy's voice. He sounds like that guy from the original Star Wars in the cantina. My friend doesn't like you. I don't like you. I have the death sentence in 5 sectors. The guy that gets his arm cut off by Obi-Wan. His nose is pushed aside. Kind of looks and sounds like that guy. Oh, who's this anorexic chick?
No, we were talking about this yesterday. The Insider with the anorexic chicks from overseas somewhere.
Oh, the anorexic twins?
Yeah, they weigh like 45 pounds each. Wow. They are skin and bones under that sweater.
People are just fucked up.
This is all the rage on the Insider.
Nice. I would club them.
Yeah. Yeah, them I would club without even blinking an eye. But that little seal.
Asshole. Oh. I wonder if the other chimps are going to go because they're going to court.
Yeah.
He's suing. You're going to put the chimp in a suit. And other chimps are going to try to coerce the witnesses. Hey, look.
Oh, man. He's got to
like your balls?
Yeah, he's got to get something for that.
Ask your wife if she likes her vagina, because she could lose it, too. If you go.
I usually don't support the lawyers, but, man, when you get that damage done to you, at least... I don't know.
What do you sue? The monkey farm?
Who knows?
The monkey farm? It's your fucking monkey you would bring in the cake to.
The first lawsuit against God.
Yeah, sue nature.
I'm suing evolution.
Yeah.
Here's more of the interview.
Good.
As this happened, you say you can remember it blow by blow.
Yeah.
Did it feel like it went by in an instant, or did time stop and just go very slowly?
Well, like a professional fighter, they get a stool after about 3 minutes to sit on or rest or break time. This went on for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and I was so tired, and I was in so much pain, but I had to keep fighting. I kept telling Donna to get out of there or turn the water hose on them, and I never heard a response out of her. And this one with the 2x6 was just pounding the daylights out of me. And
a 2x6?
A couple times I'd put my arm up, it'd hit my arm, or it'd hit my neck or back. It was just very excruciating pain.
Dude, he was beating him with a fucking board?
A 2x6?
He picked up a 2x6? Is that what he said?
Rage.
He goes, this one with the 2x6.
Oh, I thought that was the name of the ape.
No, it sounds like
some kind of chimp.
There might have been some kind of enclosure that they were able to grab a board from. That is fascinating that they picked up and used a simple tool.
Did you hear the question? Like, was it how fast was it going?
Yeah.
It's like
is it over in an instant?
It was going like this while he was chewing his asshole out.
Get the hose. Get the hose. He's eating my ass.
Oh, that's slow motion.
That's slow motion shit.
It took 3 minutes to say hole. And my ass.
Well, it's been 10 seconds, but at least I still have my balls. Oh, no.
Oh, at least I still have my balls.
Imagine.
Well, 8 minutes in.
Oh, that's an eternity.
Are you thinking that? Are you thinking that in that situation?
You gotta be
thinking. Are you thinking what body parts you still have?
Dude,
I think
gotta be.
And are you watching?
Trying to live is like.
Are you watching the chimp eat
your balls in your ass?
Eating the nose they pulled off your face?
You would think, right, that the chimp would do, like, if the chimp eats your asshole, that the anger you would have would make the chimp go, you know what, I did go too far. Well,
yeah, this might be too far.
Hold on. Okay, this has been fun. Did you just chew my asshole out?
Yeah.
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. You just chewed my asshole out, right? And the chimp goes, oh, man, I'm sorry about that. Like Hulk, you ever see Hulk Hogan when he's getting beat up? And he just goes,
he starts going, yeah, no matter how hard he's getting hit, he gets up. He's like,
You would figure you would get as much anger as the chimp without your asshole.
Right.
Nigga, I know you done just eat my motherfucking asshole. Hold on, hold my shit, baby. Now put the hose down.
Yeah.
Because
now I'm pissed. Yeah, like the animals can sense fear and things like that. Can't they sense you're fucking pissed that you're getting your ass eaten by this guy? And like sit back and go, all right, maybe. Yeah, I took it too far.
Yeah.
And not just go, all right, let me grab his balls. I'm going to rip those off. And his foot and his nose.
Let's go to Mike from New York. Mike?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Some people call it a chimpanzee. I call it a monkey. Punching out.
You can't punch out. You are in a ditch.
Line.
You are in a ditch full of burning jet fuel, my friend. That was a crash landing.
Oh, God.
Wow. Let's say hi to David in Ohio. David?
Hey, he certainly sounded like him. I was wondering if he looked like the guy from Hannibal that was
put the lotion
on Hannibal Lecter's head.
Oh, the guy after he ate his face when he was in the jail cell, and he like tore his face off so he could use it as a mask?
Yeah.
Oh, he probably did.
Here we go. More of the interview.
Hey, Mo. So since March 3rd, how many surgeries?
28.
28.
I've been through 28, and they roughly guess it's probably another 20 to go.
Mostly skin.
26 of them have been asshole surgery.
Oh.
One face, one ball, and 26 asshole surgery.
They're trying to reconstruct his asshole.
Call in an asshole specialist from Sweden. Call in Fruit Gang Hukelman. He's a professional chimpanzee asshole.
We're bringing in our best ass man. We're flying him in.
Oh, this is a gaze I have never seen before. Did a chimpanzee eat your asshole? Very interesting gaze we must solve.
I'm calling the asshole specialist.
I did not know any better. I would think an ape had eaten your asshole.
He did, you motherfucker.
28 surgeries, 20 to go.
20 more surgeries. We got 2 more balls and 62 more asshole ones. Your asshole be fixed right up.
They're just ravaging this guy like a junkyard Buick trying to find a fender here. And
there'll be a time where he goes, Listen, fuck it. Keep my asshole the same. Just leave it alone. You know what? I'll take plastic surgery. Just fix my face up.
Just fucking using shoulder blades for his ass cheeks.
Reconstruction. Bionic asshole
How
surgery.
many parts can they get?
Probably another 20 to go.
Mostly skin grafts so far?
Yeah, they done mostly off my legs and my side.
And then prosthetically they have to rebuild a nose for you?
Yeah, I don't have a nose. Can't do Eskimo kissing.
Oh, my God.
That's a joke, but not a joke.
Yeah.
No, it's a joke.
Yeah, it's a joke. He's trying to be funny.
Can't do Eskimo kissing.
He wants to keep this guy like so emotionally in the gutter for this interview.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't do Eskimo because the guy should have said,
Yeah, but he goes, that's a joke, but not a joke because you really don't have a fucking nose. And I'll remind you at every turn.
And you can't do the bump either. Fucking dick. The guy's trying to like cheer himself up.
Yeah.
Would you stay with your wife if she had an asshole chewed out? Hey, wait a minute. Would she stay with you like, you couldn't hit her with the goddamn hose?
I know. The wife was probably just doing nothing.
Get this monkey off me!
Or maybe she was getting some payback from their relationship. Yeah, I'm going to get the hose.
I'm going to get the hose. Chew his asshole out. Chew his asshole out. Come on, schnookums.
We have one more clip.
Now, you've got all these surgeries, St. James, to go through still. You have a lot of nursing care to go through, and yet you feel no bitterness toward these animals.
Well,
Little.
I know they had to shoot them, otherwise I wouldn't have been alive.
I should point out Mo was not part of this attack, right, LaDonna?
No, and I only got one glimpse of him as I was going to the dirt to fall, and I looked directly at Mo, and he was scared to death. I don't think he realized what was even happening.
Mo.
I would suspect, though, St. James, it would be awfully hard to go back to the scene where you got so viciously attacked.
I really don't want to go back to the scene. I'd like to have him maybe put elsewhere. I would feel a lot better if we could be together again. I doubt if he even knows if I'm still alive.
We're hoping that they're going to be able to see him.
Is that We're
working on that.
You get impatient, I know, but all good things in time.
Yeah.
You take care. All the best to you. LaDonna, thanks. Gloria, thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Don't let the doorknob hit you.
All right, next.
You're chewed up.
Are you serious, dude? It's like, and poor Mo, and you know what happened? Let me tell you, because I got a tank full of goddamn cichlids. Animals bitch other animals up. You understand? Like some fish, they just, you know who the boss is. That poor Mo was sitting there like, if he could tell him, don't come in here, man.
He probably knew
Conga
beforehand.
is a dick.
Yeah, that this motherfucker is going to just eat your ass if you set foot in here.
Mo is bitched up. Mo's like, hey, man,
nothing.
you know, don't come in here. Do not come in here. Mo got, like, he wasn't in control in the house, and I bet you he could come back home now and be in control because he dealt with the guy that chewed out his master's asshole.
Wow. Better shoot him, though.
And then now Mo's going to attack him because he's going to go, Mo. And he's going to go, who is this scary nigga?
This guy.
You better get out of here with no asshole. Where's my daddy?
He had an ass.
My daddy had an asshole. Yeah, but Conga ate it. No way.
Oh, boy, testicles, Mo. We're going to eat some asshole. Hey, Mo, come on over. Hey, Mo looks scared.
Mo just sitting in the corner as Larry and Curly eat this guy's ass.
He's just in the fetal position in the corner of the cage.
You grab his foot, I'm going to bite his nose off.
Oh, my God.
What an awful, awful thing to have happen.
I'm starting to feel the pain of that. It's just,
I know.
Starting? He had to get through the asshole protection meat. Like, there's your
a lot of meat
butt cheek,
protecting
but there's asshole protection.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, he got to the asshole.
And the balls.
This guy must be an excruciating everything.
Every day.
Every day.
And how obscure is it? It's like, you know what? Hey, man, I was a survivor of a terrorist attack, or I was tortured. But it's like, you know, it's so uncool to go, yeah, monkey.
A monkey
got
fucked
my
me
ass.
up.
So it's like, you're that fucked up from a monkey attack, nigga?
Yeah.
What?
It's not like being in Afghanistan and you're shooting at some motherfuckers and they shoot back and clip you and you lose an arm or something.
Yeah.
And I took out 3 of them and we were, you know.
You should see them.
Yeah.
You can't even say you should see the monkey.
You should see the monkey, man.
No.
Fucking monkey kicked your ass and there was nothing you could do about it.
That monkey sitting around, well, he killed him, but he would have been sitting around eating a walnut. Other monkeys, they wouldn't even been going, man, that was some ill shit you did to that asshole.
No.
It was like...
Business as
like,
usual.
You can brag about that. Yo, you went off on that nigga. Man, what happened? Yo, man, you know, he came up in here, right? And then, you know, he just, you know, I didn't like the way he looked at me, so I'd pull his balls off, nigga.
They could have thrown him in Rikers and he'd have gotten off better.
But that's a threat that if you made to somebody when he's getting ready to fight him, it would be so obscure, like, nigga, I'll chew your asshole out.
Rip your foot off your nose.
I'll take your balls off and chew your asshole out. You better shut your mouth.
Let's go to Dave in Massachusetts. Dave.
Ramon gets me an asshole. Punch it out.
All right. Hey, we should take a break, Anthony.
All right.
Before we go to break, one last thing. You know this arch enemy thing?
Oh,
the meeting with an arch enemy.
Arch enemy.
I'll play this audio that Tom came up with, and then I have an update, okay?
An update?
A very good update, yes. Your friends become your enemies, and your enemies become your friends. A lot of people talking.
Isn't it funny when you read the message board, the speculation thread, and they grab like a word that was said during a sentence and just run with it, and it's completely wrong.
BCN and
that is
great.
Right. Love reading those.
And then we hate everyone that was at WAF. Jeremy. Tim Sabie and Jim Brewer used to be a great
will be taking a meeting with an arch enemy in the very near future. With an arch enemy.
You got to think they're going to help us eventually.
I believe this meeting will be going down in the very near future.
You're meeting with Mr. Pat Morita?
No joke. An arch enemy. We might not have a choice. Might not have a choice at this time.
That's how I'm justifying this stupid meeting, by the way. It all makes sense now. It has to happen. It has to happen, Anthony. This enemy now would be a friend.
Beyond AM, Beyond FM, it's XM.
It has to happen, Anthony. You lose all your friends, and then your enemies become your new friends. The arch enemy?
Yes.
Will be revealed on Friday.